If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com, use the code CRUSH, and if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're back with another off-season predictions video. We're going to be doing the first team that has been eliminated from the playoffs, and that would be the Indiana Pacers. So yes, unfortunately, Indiana did lose 4-0 yesterday to the Boston Celtics. Kind of expected. I don't know if it was really expected. I thought this would be a fun series to watch because they were so good in the regular season, and Boston was kind of and really thought this could go to 6 or 7 games, but Boston was able to take care of Indiana in 4, so that's unfortunate. Obviously, Boston or Indiana didn't have Victor Oladipo, so I think things would have been a little bit different if Victor Oladipo was healthy. Maybe Indiana would have stayed the 3rd seed. I don't know. There's a lot of things that just didn't go Indiana's way, and hopefully Victor Oladipo can come back better than ever. But let's go ahead and predict what I think the Pacers will do this offseason. So, player retirements. This is what we got as far as players retiring. Then we go into the league meetings. Let's go ahead and reject these and reject that. No longer share the same odds. Tiebreakers will be used. Top 10 picks are done through the lotto. I have no idea, guys. I know some of you been itching at me to change the rule of like the lottery teams having like the different percentages, right? And I know you guys have been at me on that, but like I have no idea how to change that, if I'm being completely honest with you. So if you guys know how to do that, because I have no clue. I mean, I wish I knew, but I have no idea how to change that. So someone let me know down in the comment section below if there is a way to change that, because I have no clue. I don't know if it's in here or not, but maybe I scroll. No, I just don't know. I don't know how to change it. So if somebody wants to, you know, come help me with that, or just comment down below what I'm supposed to do when it comes to that, that would be great. So, and then the Pacers do end up with the 20th pick. Celtics have the 1st pick overall, which is so unfair. Nate McMillan. I really don't expect Nate McMillan to be fired just because they did still have a really good season and Victor Oladipo was injured. So I really don't expect him to be fired. I know some Indiana fans are calling for his head and saying that he should be fired, but I just don't see it happening. So other than that, we have the 20th pick overall. I think Indiana is, you know, just safe to draft someone here. Hopefully somebody that can come in and contribute right away. We got Marilyn Langford. If he's still on the board here at number 20 overall, I think you definitely have to consider him. Or this guy is still here as well. Roy, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Actually, I think he's a projected lottery pick though, so I don't know if the Pacers would get him out of Gonzaga. So I'm not sure about him. I'll go Marilyn Langford here. I think Marilyn Langford might be a I don't know if he's projected lottery pick or not, but I don't know. Something's definitely changed there, but oh well. So let's go get, what was I looking at? Let's go get Ramiro Langford, or yeah, there he is. Let's just get Ramiro Langford out of Indiana. Fits very seamlessly, and we'll go with that. So we got Ramiro Langford, and then we could have drafted him as well, but it's okay. I think he will be drafted early in the draft. So player options, we got Sabonis. Of course, we want to bring him back. TJ Leaf. And then Edmund Summer, I'm gonna not really worry about him. The Pacers could bring him back, but not really someone I'm gonna worry about too much. Devon Reed, once again, not gonna worry about him too much. And negative $65.30 million in cap space. Thaddeus Young, they're gonna have to make some decisions on some of their players. So let's go to renounce some of the players I don't think they can bring back. I think Darren Collison will probably be gone. I think Thaddeus Young could be resigned. Tyreke Evans, I think, will be gone because he just didn't have the season. Wesley Matthews will probably be gone. Thaddeus Young, Bojan Bogdanovic, I could definitely see them bringing him back, though. So, what I'm going to look for is, you know, this team could either be very confident in starting Aaron Holiday next year, or they could go for a point guard. But when you look at the roster, it's not looking too bad, to be honest. It's not that bad. So, we got the good center duo and Sabonis and Miles Turner. I don't know if they're ever going to want to start them together. I don't know if Nate McMillan would ever want to do that. They don't play on the court very often together, so definitely interesting to see what they want to do there. But as far as what I think the Pacers will do is I think they definitely will be looking for a star to fit next to Oladipo. Somebody. So if that is Kemba Walker, I think that makes sense. I think Derrick Rose could even make sense in a way. But Kemba Walker, I feel like Indiana would be all in on trying to get Kemba here. So we can try for Kemba, and hopefully we can get him here. If not, I could definitely see Kemba going to Indiana. I really do. I don't think it's totally out of the realm of possibility. I could definitely see a situation where Kemba finds himself as a Pacer next to Oladipo, because that would be very nice, honestly. And then, like I said, I think Bojan Bogdanovic, they would want to re-sign him. I could even see the Pacers going for Tobias Harris potentially, maybe even Julius Randle. Honestly, I think the Pacers will be super aggressive on trying to get somebody next to Victor Oladipo. I think Thaddeus Young, very good chance he'll be re-signed, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign him back up. We got Kemba Walker and Thaddeus Young. I want Bojan back as well, so if we can get Bojan, I gotta try to offer him the money, I think, right now. So if we can get Bojan back right now, that'd be great. Yes, we get all three of them. That's what I wanted. So Kemba is somebody I could see the Pacers getting. Now, are they gonna get Kemba? That is a question to remain to be seen. But my prediction for the Pacers is yes, they will be going out there to try to get somebody to play next to Oladipo. Just somebody. A backcourt of Kemba and Oladipo would be pretty damn deadly if you ask me. But I could also see them saying maybe we'll just give Aaron Holiday the reins and sign like a guy like Tobias Harris and let Thaddeus Young walk or something like that. But obviously we signed Thaddeus and Bojan. So, and then we have still, yeah, we really don't have any more money to do anything. But we could get like Jeremy Lamb off the bench would actually be pretty keen. Actually be pretty cool, honestly. I actually like that. Like just somebody like that off the bench for Indiana. That'd be pretty nice. Jeremy Lamb follows Kemba to Indiana. That's actually pretty intriguing pickup. So when we look at the rotation, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a pretty solid rotation. We got Kemba and Jeremy Lamb here. Now I just expect Indiana to be aggressive in free agency. Really, that's my prediction for them. I really expect them to look and trying to get someone next to Oladipo. Hopefully Oladipo can stay healthy next year. Kemba makes a lot of sense to me. But like I said, I could also see them going for like Tobias Harris and letting Aaron Holiday start or something like that. Just letting one of those Holiday brothers get to be good and see if he'll be better than Justin, maybe even Drew. Drew is a super underrated guard, but he's definitely not really looking so great right now because their team just wasn't very good this year. But that has a lot to do with the Anthony Davis drama, and then he went down at the end of the year. So, and then we're going to give our untapped potential to our 3 young guards, and that would be Aaron Holiday, Marilyn Langford, and then I think I had one more. Where is Marilyn Langford? I want to give Marilyn Langford untapped potential, and I want to give who else do I want to give it to? Let's give it to, I guess let's give it to Sabonis. Give him an A- potential. They want to start Sabonis? No, they don't. Okay, never mind. All right, so now we look at the 10-man rotation. Let's see what 10-man is looking like. We got Kemba Walker, Oladipo, Bojan Bogdanovic, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner, Sabonis off the bench, Jeremy Lamb, Aaron Holiday, and Dougie McThunder buckets. And Romero Langford getting some minutes in there as well. I'll roll with that. That's looking pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. So we'll roll with this rotation, see how it goes. I really like this team. I think it looks a lot better than last year's Indiana Pacers. If they can just get someone next to Oladipo, it'd be a solid offseason for them. I really do. I think if they could just re-sign Bojan, re-sign Thaddeus Young, sign some players off the bench for him, and sign a star next to Oladipo, solid offseason. Very good offseason by the Pacers. But as far as system proficiency, Grit and Grind is looking like a pretty good system here, so I'm going to leave it there. And then as far as maybe even like first scoring options, maybe I'll just let it be. See what happens. I'm assuming to the end of the year. See how this Pacers team does. And really excited to see what Kemba would do on Indiana. And in Indiana, Mr. Russell Westbrook wins MVP here. And then we got RJ Barrett winning Rookie of the Year. And then we got Coach of the Year going to Billy Donovan. Most Improved Player goes to DeAndre Ayton. Giannis Antetokounmpo winning Defensive Player of the Year. And Sixth Man of the Year goes to Domantas Sabonis. And that's it. So All-NBA first team for Russ. We got All-NBA second team for Lillard. And then All-NBA third team for Conley, Irving, Paul George, and all those guys. And we'll look at the All-Rookie first team. I don't know if we'll have our Marilyn Langford on here. Probably not, but that's okay. And did we make the playoffs? We did. We had the 5th seed at 41-41. That's a very terrible record to be a 5th seed. But you know what? I'll take it. player stats were as follows. We got 19.5 from Victor Oladipo and 17 from Kemba, 13 from Sabonis and Miles Turner with 11, Bojan Bogdanovic with 10, and that's pretty much it. So not a bad season. I think the records were just all low all around, it seems like. So yeah, I mean, after Toronto, the records just kind of drop off. We have a 35-47 team making the playoffs, which is absolutely not good. And then 41-41 in the West usually doesn't get it done. So yeah, definitely crazy to see there. But we are facing Toronto in the first round. Let's see if we can knock them out now that we have Kemba and Victor. And I don't know if the Raptors still have Kawhi or not, but I'm not going to worry about it. They're up 2-0, 3-0, and just like that, we might get... Okay, we got swept. Now we got to take it. Get swept, you got to take it, man. It's unfortunate, but that's just what happens. So we got Victor Oladipo with 21 in that closing game, and Kawhi and Serge. They just basically had the same roster with Elfrid Payton there as well, and it's just... And Terrence Ross back in Toronto. Definitely not looking too good there. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of these playoffs. But guys, for Indiana, I'm really just concerned about them, retooling a little bit, getting healthy, and I think they'll be fine next year in the Eastern Conference. Maybe they could be like, if they definitely get like a guy like Kemba, I could definitely see this team competing with the rest of the players in the East. Like, it's that simple. Indiana just needs to sign one person, and I'll look at them like I do Philly, Toronto, Milwaukee, and Boston, and then Indiana would be pretty dangerous with Miles Turner down low, Sabonis off the bench. You got Victor Oladipo doing his thing, and then if you sign like a guy like Kemba or Tobias Harris, it's gonna look pretty good, man. It's gonna look pretty good. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.